Hi fellow dreamers, in this video we're going to explore one of our dreamers' questions. This particular dreamer is having dreams from someone in her past and she wants to know what to do with this information. So we'll get into that in just a little bit, but thank you all for coming in. My name is Carolina. I focus on doing children's books that promote love, unity, and peace, and I also help my followers interpret their dreams. Of course, we do this because when we listen to our dreams, we're connecting to our subconscious, and when we share them, we connect with one another on a more profound level. So let's get started with the dream question of today. This dreamer says that in 5th grade, she had a really good friend. They used to do everything together, but then at the end of the school year, they had a little problem and they had a falling out essentially. After this, she moved away and now she's having dreams about this person. And she's like, look, I haven't seen him in like 5 or 6 years, but now I keep having dreams, and the dreams are showing her moving back and they're becoming friends again and having a good relationship. And recently in real life, in waking state, she found him on social media and she's like, should I message him? So let's explore this, because oftentimes, I'm sure it's happened to many of us where we have dreams with people from our past, right? Maybe past friendships or relationships, etc. So number one, whenever we have a dream like this, remember, it can simply be because we miss the person. There's something about them and about that relationship that we miss. Also, because you all had a falling out, it would be very important for you to look at that situation. What was the falling out? You don't have to share it here because it's a private matter, but you do need to look at that situation and, for example, start exploring what could you have done differently? Okay, what could you have done differently? Knowing what you know now, what could you have done differently back then? Okay, because you've got to learn a lesson from this situation. This dream is also coming back because it's a beautiful reminder letting you know, hey, this is how we reacted, this is what happened during this situation in our past, and dream state is going to prepare you. Okay, oftentimes it's coming into your dream state because there's someone in waking state that either reminds you of this person in the past, or someone is going to come into your life very soon that reminds you of that. Now what that means is that you're going to have to be prepared. You're going to have those lessons already in place. What did I learn from this past relationship? What can I do differently? Because all of this is what I'm going to have to bring to waking state. Okay, remember, if we don't learn a lesson from that situation, from that experience in the past, then it's likely that we're going to repeat old patterns, right? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to end up with a similar situation. Maybe we'll have a falling out with another person, and then later we'll miss them and want to reconnect. Okay, so it's very important that we learn a lesson from that particular relationship. But now, another thing that we can do with this dream is, remember, you have a question here and you're like, should I message him? So that is completely up to you. This is within your power. And let me explain this further. All of the time you hear me say that it's really important for each person to understand their own dream language, number one. But then I'm like, once you understand what the dream means to you, then it's up to you as the dreamer, as the creator, to do whatever you want with that information, because you hold the power. Okay, but now let's explore this. Because it's coming to you in dream state and you're making all these beautiful connections in waking state, you found him on social media. Look, it would be wonderful if you just sent a little message. It would be great. I've done that before in my past, just to see where it leads, right? Because remember, it's coming up in dream state for a reason. So you can message him, see what he says back, but don't hold yourself to a certain expectation, right? Don't expect, oh, I expect him to message me back, I expect us to be best friends again, right? Let go of the expectation. But if you feel in your heart, if you feel a feeling that you want to reach out, go ahead and reach out. Okay, because something that I think a lot of us do is that we have a dream, then we understand what it means, and then we have this inclination to either connect with the person or to say something or to do whatever, right? We have an inclination of action, but then the human mind comes in. It's like, oh no, what if it's weird? What if this, right? We start wondering all of these different things. So it's time for us to really trust dream state, trust ourselves, because the dream is coming up for a reason. And then if you in waking state have the desire to connect with him, you need to follow through with that. Okay, you need to follow through with that, because what it is that is essentially a complete connection of the self. You're connecting dream state with those things going on in waking state. You're uniting within the self. And if you take action, if you take that little step and just message him, just see where that goes, right? Don't have any expectations, but see where it goes, because it's going to lead you to something. Just remember to have that lesson learned from the previous relationship. Now, of course, if you have other questions, if you want to share a little bit more of this dream with us, feel free to do that down below. And also, what I'm going to be doing is, if you all have individual questions about a particular dream, or you want me to do a video response for you, just request it down below. I'm doing my best to do these weekly videos, but also to do these video shorts, right? I do videos on TikTok also. So I'm doing my best to respond to each of your requests in that way. But remember, one of the main things that I want you all to take from this is, while I'm exploring and explaining how we can interpret our dreams, like I just did, how I just kind of walked us through that, I want you to practice that action on your own with your own dreams, because I think the most important thing here is that we each learn how to understand our own dream language. Dream state is so powerful. It is here literally to guide you, to show you something. And if we start listening to that information, and understanding what those dreams mean to us, then we can take action in waking state. That is us being proactive, and that is us being united with ourselves. So I invite you to do that with us. And if you want to have more experience with this or more practice, you can come to our lives every Wednesday on TikTok at 6 p.m. Eastern. Oftentimes people will share their dreams there, and I walk us through the process of how a dream may be interpreted, what it may mean to the person, and what possible actions they can take in the future. So I hope this short video was helpful for you all, but feel free to connect with us on that app as well. And in the meantime, I send you a huge hug. I send you love, unity, and peace, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Thank you for your support and love, fellow dreamers. To continue to support us, you can go to our website and purchase our wonderful Lupita books. They're in English and in Spanish with highlights. Also, if you're interested in our wonderful and fun artwork, you can purchase that here directly from me, or you can go to our wonderful Redbubble store. We have our artwork there on stickers, cups, all sorts of fun things. You can also find our very fun little bags for yourself. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without your wonderful pillows, so that you can go to sleep and have more amazing dreams. But I want to thank you, dreamers. Because of you, we continue to do these wonderful videos, and we continue to grow our loving community. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.